day, late at night.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take you guys along today for a leg workout. We are currently getting ready to head to the gym, and so I'm going to take you guys along. It's going to be like a more of a glute focused leg workout. I don't have a definitive plan, but I'll make one once we get there. I'm super excited. It's Saturday. I think I said in the last video I've tried to like plan my leg days so they're on my off days, so I have like the most time to do them, and then I don't have to go during like peak hours at the gym. So I don't have clinic today. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then we're gonna get to go to the gym, but I'll show you my outfit first. Hold on, I need to set you on something. Okay, this is my OOTD for the gym. Oh my gosh, why did it get so dark? Maybe I can't stand back that far, but it's just this one shoulder bra that is actually from Amazon, and then black leggings, and I always wear these yellow Nike Metcons to lift legs in. Jordan?
Huh?
Do you want to show your outfit of the day?
Nope.
Well, come here.
Nope. Maybe.
Okay. Let's make some breakfast, and then we're going to head to the gym. Okay, this is my pre-gym meal, I guess. It's breakfast. So I have 4 scrambled eggs, salsa, half an avocado, and pickled red onions. And then this is a Honeycrisp apple. I have to study before we go, so depending on how long that takes, I might have lunch as well. But so far, we're starting with this. Okay, I showed my breakfast already, but I was still a little hungry, so I had some coconut covered almonds. And I'm gonna wear these shoes. These are tried and true. These are nasty. I've had them for like 5 years. I do every leg day in them, and they've done me so well. I'm thinking workout wise, I think we're gonna do like squats, RDLs, hip thrusts, and maybe some Bulgarian split squats. I usually do like 4 to 5 lifts per leg day, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm not sore at all, so we'll go 4 to 5 and see what happens. And then I thought when I come back home, I'll like talk about leg workouts, maybe give you some tips, see how it goes. But let's go to the gym. Okay, this is us driving to the gym, and then I didn't get any clips of it, but normally for my warm-up, I walk on the treadmill for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I do some active stretching. So we started here with squats, and disclaimer, I hadn't squatted in a while, so I was a little nervous about this. But so we are going to do 1 warm-up set, and then we are going to do 3 sets of 4 to 5 as heavy as we can. Now, I don't want to hear anybody say that this is not heavy, okay? This is heavy for me, and that is all that is important. Next, we're going to move into RDLs. I like them with a barbell. You can do them however you want if you'd rather use dumbbells. But we're going to do 4 sets of 6 here. If you're struggling with a mind-muscle connection with your glutes doing RDLs, I would recommend trying them with a barbell. I think that has helped me because I did struggle with that. Next, we're going to move into hip thrusts, and we're going to do 4 sets of 10 here. A lot of times I'll do my hip thrust second as like my second biggest lift, but sometimes when we have a squat rack, you just got to do your RDLs right there because the squat racks are a hot commodity. Oh my goodness, at our gym, we only have 2. So next, don't hate me, we're going to do Bulgarian split squats. And I know what you're thinking, that's a terrible idea, and you'd be correct, it was in fact terrible. So we're going to do 8 on each side. I just use a dumbbell and then prop my leg usually on a bench. That's kind of how I set up, is I sit back on my heel and then I put my working leg forward, and I feel like that's just a good, like gets you a good distance away from the bench. So we're going 3 sets and then we are done. Okay, leg day is done. What'd you think?
Subpar.
You hate leg days.
Hate it.
I kind of hate them too, actually. Like, I would put them at the bottom of my list of favorite lifts. We're back from the gym, and I'm going to make us some smoothies. So I'm just going to do pineapple. I don't have very much. And then we're going to do some frozen raspberries. Honestly, I have never followed a smoothie recipe in my life. You just kind of dump in whatever you got and blend it. Some mangoes and some frozen bananas. I haven't put these in a bag yet. We just freeze them on a plate so they don't stick together. I'm going to do like one-ish bananas. Okay, I'm just going to do the rest of these bananas. I would say that's like 2 bananas worth. And I'm going to add this one too. Okay, hold on. My fingers are sticky. Then, my life hack of the year is to add chia seeds to your smoothies because they don't make like that gelatinous chia seed pudding, but you still get the benefits of eating chia seeds. But they don't have that nasty texture. And then pineapple juice. I don't have very much, so I think I'm going to have to do like half pineapple juice, half water. Oh yeah. Okay, I thought I would give you my glute tips and tricks kind of on glute growth, how to build like a glute focused leg day workout, just all my tips that I have. So my first one, which I feel like is the most important, is to grow your glutes you have to eat enough. I feel like it's so common for women to want to work out and then eat as little as possible, but if you're trying to grow your glutes or really grow any muscle in general, you have to eat a lot. But you have to eat a lot. You have to eat a lot of protein. You need enough carbs to fuel yourself to grow that muscle. You just need to eat enough to sustain the muscle growth that you're trying to do. And like I said, I feel like that can be hard at first. I don't count my macros. I don't count my calories or anything like that. But if that's something that would help you reach that goal, then by all means, go for it. But that would be my biggest tip, is to make sure that you're eating enough, because your glutes are a really big muscle, so you're going to have to eat a lot to get there. And also, it's just way more fun to lift more and eat more, you know? It's better that way. Okay. My next tip would be to do your big lifts first and then move to accessory lifts. And I feel like if you had never really lifted before, or if you're newer to lifting, it can be super confusing and super overwhelming to like go on Instagram and see somebody do like 100 different types of lifts in like one workout, and you're like, well, am I supposed to be doing that? But really, that's not necessary. Like, you can do 3 to 5, I would say, like big lifts in your workout, and that should be completely enough for you. So like how I normally schedule, or how I normally write my workouts, is I'll do my biggest lift first. So usually that is some variation of a squat. It could be a leg press, like something along those lines. It's going as heavy as I can. I'll always do that first. Then usually I'll move into like a secondary larger lift, like a hip thrust, super heavy RDLs, well, super heavy for me, heavier RDLs, something along those lines. And then I'll go to like split squats, something single legged, any sort of like a lunge variation, something like that. And then at the very end is when I would add in accessory work, like what are they called, like abductors, like the clamshell abductors on the machine, you know what I'm talking about, or like back extensions, something like that. But I feel like there's a lot of crazy workouts when you go on social media and you're like, well, do I need to be doing this? No, like take it back to the basics. That is going to give you the best results. Kind of going along the lines of that, I would say that consistency and lifting heavy for you is going to be the key here. Like, pushing 10-pound dumbbells really is not going to grow your glutes that much. So I would say lift as heavy as you can for your body weight, what you're comfortable with, and then consistency. So I hit 2 leg days a week most weeks, and so kind of figuring out what your goals are, how many days you want to hit a week. But I would say 2 is like more than enough. Some people I know will say they do 3, and I just feel like I don't have enough days in the week for that. My legs are too sore. I can't do 3. So 2 is perfect for me, but kind of play around with what works for you, because obviously this is not like a one-size-fits-all approach kind of thing. I would say too that consistency over perfection is really going to be your friend here. If you hit all of your lifts, but they're not all perfect, that is still so much better than maybe only hitting half the amount of lifts, but them being absolutely perfect. So consistency, I feel like, is really key here, because you're going to be wanting to work the legs and the glutes out like as much as possible. So this tip is a little bit different, and I feel like this really goes to my girls on Instagram. But when you go on Instagram, I feel like everyone has like a perfect butt, and I'll be honest, half of it is the leggings. If there's not photoshopped, literally, if you shove your leggings in your butt crack, it's gonna make your butt look bigger. So like, never let somebody on Instagram or some Photoshop video or some BBL, for all you know, make you feel like, well, I'm working out hard, why don't I look like that? Like, realistically, they probably don't even look like that either. And if you shove your leggings in your butt crack, you probably look like that too. So that would be another tip, is like, do not compare yourself to people that you see online, because they're probably not even real, you know? And then I think my last tip is to have fun with it. Like, if you are not having fun, you need to find something else to do, you know? I feel like there is no activity, there's nothing worth doing in life that is so short that you aren't having fun. Like, why do it, you know? Have fun. Find some way that you love. Like, even for me, leg day is not my favorite lift. I would put it at the bottom of my favorite lifts, to be honest. It's just not my favorite, but I still have found a way to make it fun for myself. So yeah, those would be my biggest tips, would be to have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, what's the point? Do you have any other tips for me?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Start doing roids.
That's a terrible tip. Okay, overall, I feel like the point of this video is to show you and tell you that growing your glutes does not have to be hard. You can really simplify it. Like I said, most of my workouts are only 4, maybe 5 lifts. Pretty simple. I just hit pretty much the same lifts every time. Like I said, that consistency of hitting those same movements over and over is going to be key. Like, you don't really have to switch up your workouts every time. Like, as long as you get like some big compound lifts in, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. As long as you're eating enough, hitting those compound movements, you're going to be good. So overall, I feel like if you are new to lifting, it can be super confusing and overwhelming. So I just wanted to make this video and really simplify it and just say that A, it doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple. You can simplify it. And B, don't compare yourself to people you see on Instagram or social media, because just put your leggings in your butt crack and your butt will probably look the same. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.